Information about that storm that blew through about this time last night.
And here's what we know right now. The city of Davenport is saying 120 trees fell on public streets last night, and that does not count private property. And we know of at least one homeowner that stopped counting at 30 down trees.
Most power is restored tonight. 1,200 homes are without power. At one time, more than 12,000 homes and businesses were in the dark.
We also know what caused this damage was most likely not a tornado. Terry Swales will talk about that a little bit later.
But first, the cleanup tonight and what type of impact it is having on the city of Davenport. KWQC's Matt Davis is live tonight with that part of our coverage.
Well, Gary, several divisions of the Davenport Public Works Department are going to be out all weekend long. A lot of progress was made today, but as you can see, there is still a lot of work yet to be done. And while this work is certainly going to cost the city some money, Public Works crews say it is work that just has to be done. Davenport Mayor Ed Winborn says while the damage left behind was nothing like what happened in the tornadoes last week, the storm that blew through here packed quite a punch in parts of Davenport.
We drive around town, there are trees everywhere, really.
All those trees are going to keep many homeowners as well as city crews busy for a while. And the work the city has to perform means a tight budget will get a little tighter. A rougher than normal winter already had the city over budget on plowing and salting. Add to that the cleanup from a major ice storm earlier this year, and now this.
It seems like we have had a few more storms than what maybe we normally have. But I do think that our city staff does a great job, our public works people do a great job in helping people to get things cleaned up after a storm.
And the mayor says that will continue to be the case no matter what the cost. He says that is one of the major roles of city government, and jobs like this will always be taken care of.
We have to do it. Modify our budget a little bit if we have to, but certainly you have to keep your city clean.
Now, city leaders say that typically what happens in years like this is that maybe some non-essential projects may get pushed to the side in order to help pay for some of the costs of storm cleanup. But they say that the public works budgeting is never going to be an exact science. And they say that typically in the long run, things tend to even out. If you may spend more this year, you may spend a little less next year. Live in Davenport, Matt Davis, KWQC, TV6 News.
And with all those trees down, many power lines came down too.
Yeah, some causing dangerous situations. And there it goes, and let's take a look at it again. You can see the line there sparking in that tree. That tree could be carrying a current as strong as 345,000 volts. And that, of course, could be lethal if a person came in contact with it. The line catches the tree on fire, drops a limb, popping that line and causing that explosion. And transformers blew all over the QCA. Most have been repaired. If you still do not have power, well, you may want to call an electrician. Most likely your power cable's been pulled from the house, and you'll need to get the box in your house fixed before the cable can be restored. And with thousands of you without power for hours, you might be wondering what to do with all that food